Hello and welcome back to I'm Completely Insane. We'll continue going and I don't want the leech, so restart. Do you want the pentagram now? Spiders didn't take 3 hits, which would be great. Yep, legitimately spiders are taking 3 hits at the moment. Alright, Horrible Night plus pentagram equals murder time. What a horrible night to have a curse. Oh good, curse the maze. They're going to shove me in there again, isn't it? Just kill me with that. A couple of good runs back to back, but nothing particularly useful. That's ironic. / terrible. You want to be low health. As Eve, here, have Yum Heart. Ready for any game. Jokes fall on the deafest of ears. Come here, you fucking shitlord spider that's got no predictable movement pattern at all. Please, 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 just come over here and die. Thank you. I've got round 2 of unpredictable spiders that move wherever they like. Now you could unload them over there, give you some good stuff, could you? No. Quest for the spirit heart, and or the key, and or both. Quest for the never hitting spacebar. Begins now! 2 secret room locations, which is kind of shit. And no tips to drugs. I can check both of them. It's not going to be there actually, because pottery. Yay, pottery! Not there either. Fantastic. Wasted a bomb. Nope. Ah, good. Spooky douche. Spooky dookie douche is all it's called. There's one. Dodge through the middle, watch out for the shot. Wait for him to do an attack, so I can just dodge it easy. Alright, now I get the damage in. Yeah, okay. Alright, dead bird, get in there. Okay, it does a full heart damage, of course it does, why wouldn't it? It's the haunt after all, biggest cunt in the game. There's contact damage and everything, but come the fuck on now. Please die before you hit me again. Whatever. Can't get hit on this next floor, I'll lose my deal with the devil chance. Means I'm running with what I have, damage wise, which is barely anything. I think it's base Isaac actually, due to the fact I've got I see there's another line in that corner, which is absolutely shit because it's Eve. No, it's not. Still good. Can you fuck up and die, please? Now I need a key, which I can get from this probably. Nope. I want to get hit before I pick that up, which I'm going to do after the floor's clear because I want to deal with the devil. This is the most random fucking course of events ever. The eternal heart in there I don't want. There's... Actually I need the eternal. No. How does this work? 1.5 hearts, total of 3 containers I believe. Yeah, 3 containers. Got 1.5 hearts. Need to drop myself down to empty if I want to pick up the eternal heart. If I don't want to pick up the eternal heart, I can take a deal with the devil for 2. So I'll grab that. Deal with the devil can drop me down to empty, and then I can pick up the eternal heart to have 1 heart and 1 spirit heart for the next floor. That's a dime. That's quite good. The problem is, more fucking tinted rocks. I'm gonna get kicking down like a piece of shit. Thank you. That's the item room. Secured. That's the dime there looking at me all sexily and stuff. Have I bombed for that eternal heart yet? No. No. I feel like playing Space Arrow Key Mashing Simulator 2014. I believe chopping milk does literally nothing other than make charge shots, which I'm not interested in. Monster should go down nice and easy here. But his spawn with minions pisses me off, but whatever. Easily locked up. Don't get hit here. Take 3 hearts worth of deal with the devil items. Go get the eternal heart and achieve great victory. By that I mean go to the next floor with 1 heart and a lot of damage, hopefully. Pentagram is evil up as well I believe, so there's an extra chance of getting to deal with the devil, which is nice. Not taking chocolate milk, and I don't have enough money for a shop unless I bomb for the dime, which I might do unless I get flight instead of going for the eternal heart. We'll see. And monster should die every second now. And you're done. Second spirit heart's nice. Old bandage I'll take. Now I have 4 heart containers. And of course it's red chests. God fucking damn it, Satan. And of course it's all garbage. Right, well I'm running Eve with a lot of health then I guess. Scratch that. I have 4 health. I will drop. Not even bother with the Eternal Heart because I will struggle to get rid of it with the Deal with the Devil. But I can go to an arcade. Curse Room is going to cost me an entire Spirit Heart, but that's worth the whatever I'd say. We'll pop up here, attempt to get another bomb. Need 2 bombs. Not getting 2 bombs. Need flight. Need good stuff in here. That's an entire Spirit Heart. Tough decision. Eternal Heart or money. Any other character I'd go for the Eternal Heart, but Eve needs to be in cursed state. So I'll take my dime and leave. Now I just need enough money to go for the shop next floor. And health we have will be, I believe, yeah, use that now. Stupid as that might sound, if I come across a blood bank or a devil room, I'm going to be gained. I only want to be maximising as much as possible, so wasting Yum Heart charges like I did the entire last floor is more videos. Oh, Chuck's just riding the Isaac hype. He's such a fucking money whore. No, this is just me recording all the runs I do pretty much. Just how I like to do. Tarot cards or tinted rock or pills. Oh, this fucking blows. Fat dongers. Thank you. Oh my god, please go nuts and kill everything. No, this is fucking terrible. This sucks with base damage. Well, now I've got to not get hit to get even close to a deal with the level. I'll just take all this. Plan on emptying it anytime soon anyway. Well, here's this. Yep, knew that was coming. Fucking Eve's shit tier fucking damage. Blow me at me, I do fucking nothing damage wise. Look up, that's good. Of course I get that now. If we are healthy, what the fuck's that meant to mean? Of course I get another goddamn HP up. Oh me, I'm Eve, I'm the fucking healiest motherfucker in town. Great. Good. But you can have all this fucking health even nothing to do with it, because I'm not going to get deal with the devil. As Pentagram decides to be a nice guy. Hey look, I got hit again. I'm Eve, look at my shit tier damage. I'm a terrible character unless you run me on Spirit Hearts. I am Blue Baby in disguise, but with more potential. Fuck you, Eve, you are terrible. The fact that Dead Bird doesn't track anything is the worst thing in the world. Yep, fuck off. Cool, more health. I'm honestly going to do this on purpose. Hit me! Do it with the spider. Cool, right, I can beat Smash for a bit. Hey look, all red health, who'd have thunk it? I'd rather get one shot with all this health than anything else, to be honest. At least I can hit like a truck. And that, my friends, is the most important thing about Isaac, being able to hit hard, not having lots of health. This is Eve, it is anyway. The Jumpy McJumperson. Fucking McFuckerson. Spirit Heart. Oh, takes it. Boomerang and fanny pack of crap, so that's ever. Now I can buff all my health underneath my spirit. On my Yum Heart. Heh heh. Right. That's what you need to do. Fuck you, Yum Heart. Oh, don't lose that Spirit Heart I like. Dark one. Of course it's the dark one. not a hard boss particularly, but of course one of the most annoying to fight as any character. It's hogging most of the room, you might as well change the other sides. Yeah, it looks so close to you. Downside with that is it's just going to spam charge attack all the time, but easy enough to dodge. And let's get some few licks in. He's turned the room dark. It's the signature attack. Ah, so spooky. Please, Dark One, have the mercies. No good. Shit up. Next, whatever. Just fucking go. I need a chocolate finger. Rustle, rustle, crinkle, crinkle. Come here, you piece of shit. Second last one. Crap. Unprofessionalism. Can't wait to sing Why Her Yeah, absolutely nothing at the end of this. Because that's exactly what I've achieved so far. Hey, look, a key I can't get. No, it's a bomb. Ah, a chest. Oh well, there goes my... Oi, 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 oi. Oh, good, Greedhead's my favourite. Probably deal with the spider on the wall who's relatively squishy comparatively. Yes, burn yourself, you idiot. Glad you're stupid. Next. Hey look, here's the blood bank I always wanted. But there's no point playing it just yet. No, there goes that heart I wanted. Hey, look at me, I'm low health again. Of course, time. Oh my god, just give me all the money. That jarred heart. You fuckers. I'm sorry, Eve, we can't let you do that. God damn it, computer. Just let me do more damage for low health. I want to do more damage for low health. I don't want this shitty cooking. Goddamn squishy ass build that's gonna die at the moment it gets anywhere near anything that's substantial because it doesn't hit for anything. I'm sorry, Eve, I still want to let you do that. Also, like the fact I haven't found the item room or the shop yet, or the boss room. Big cluster mess at the end of the floor, isn't it? Come on, people now, hurry up and die. This run is 40 minutes long, we've done like 4 in a row. Tell me more about how you hit me and how I don't care. So I ain't getting to deal with the devil anyway. Oh, we've been hit too much on this floor. Piss off. Ouch. Nice whole heart contact damage there. That was most of my health, never mind, got it all back. Very funny game. I have literally no interest in coming back as Blue Baby. Don't think I've picked up the Ank before though. Onk, Ank, I'll check. You can fuck off. Any potential for a health up at any point would be great, but you know, just keep giving me fucking shitty rooms like this and taking a whole heart off me, and then I can lose the heart and then get it back from the heart 3 seconds later. Greed, please. Oh, that's a 9 volt on life savings. Take this. Take this. Because I need my yum heart to come back quicker. Truly, I do. Yeah, whatever. Now the hollow. Nice big chump for my fight, I guess. Let's try and leave a bomb in his path. Speed this up a little bit. Damn, missed. Well, I got a bit of his body. He'll die quick enough. I've got tears up. Piss poor damage, but tears up at least. I'll kill the segment that's nearly dead if possible. Whatever. Shorter to get the easiest, I guess. Holy shit! I got to deal with the devil. Must be based on the. Oh my god. Hope. Hashtag hope is real. Inconvenient. Not bothered about Book of Sin. Actually, I should take it over. Fucking yeah. 2 recharge, isn't it? 4. Eek. The stars. Well, that's my item for the next floor. Danker. Bam. It's gonna give me ridiculous fire rate, isn't it? Gigantic laser of piss. Delicious. Shop's worth a check. Blue map would be good if I can get enough money for it. Tempting. I've got like instant charge rate. Like instant charge rate, sorry. That's good jump for me, thank god I got brimstone last floor. Of course it's so slow to hit me. That's good for me fight without getting hit. Feel the wrath of my great big piss laser, scrub. Four. Krampus! Oh, shit lord. McCall, please. Yes! Good. I was kind of waiting on that, but let's go for it. Not gonna do anything. Oh, pistol. Hehe. Ah, good, I have ridiculous damage again. Hooray! I forget I've got ridiculous charge rate as well. I'm a fire in my gigantic wall of pee-pee. Oh. Apparently I'm gonna go for full tank as well, rather than Whore of Babylon state. I can get to that, but I don't have enough keys to even justify at the moment. Look at screwed heads. So the only downside to this is the fact that lasering takes so damn long to like end its attack. Fire very quickly, but I can't end it quickly. So there's a limited amount of DPS I can get out of just spamming it. Judgment's useful. Never mind, I got a key. Don't know where the shop is. Oh yeah, I do. I've been in the shop. I want money. The judgment can be useful on the next 6 floors. Okay. So I have to play cautious and not have to deal with the bony book so much for that. Bomb and a key for... No, I need 2 keys, sorry. And suddenly spiders everywhere. Oh boy, the fun was had by all. I am taking a beating. I might die on this floor, to be honest. Should probably stop exploring it then, eh? Makes too much sense for that. On that blue map, man. Very funny. Stop. You can drop hearts, can't you? Is that a phone call or is that... Maybe a phone call, hold on. Here it is. BRB. Hello and welcome to an episode of I Done Did Goofed and managed to mute my mic for the first time. And now I'm stuck with post-recording on the second part of this video. So as you can see, I've got my ridiculously overpowered brimstone laser, and I'm just going to slowly but surely proceed on nuking my way through the entirety of these floors. Curse the Unknown at the moment. I'm considering here bombing for the soul parts, but I decided against it, I believe. This room I dodged relatively well in and get my reward of my Book of Shadows, which gives me a full health pill, which I pop instantly to... See, I was a little bit lost and confused because I'd spent about 15 minutes downstairs messing about with the phone call and everything. And because of that, I had no idea what I had stat-wise, so I decided to put up full health. This room is absolute horseshit. Watch this fucking heart get me with the perfect shot ever. I'm locked out of the challenge room because of this. I'm after 15 cents at the moment because I want to get the blue map, currently. Don't think I went in that curse room, don't recall. So I'm after the blue map at the moment, because I need 15 cents for that. So I believe I go around and sweep all the rooms, and I come up with some clever solution. Because I got that black heart, I can now go in the challenge room, so I go back for that. And obviously now this is post-com, it's quite difficult to commentate over sort of successfully, but I'll give it a go. So pop open this, pop open that. I believe that pill is something decent. Or is it puberty? I think it's puberty. Alright, so I can see forever, so that gives me the option to go in the secret rooms. So that saves me the trouble of messing about with anything like that. Lemon Party is a solid pill, and I get a nice kill out of the hand there. I don't recall what the pill is. See in a second probably if I pick it up. Maybe it's crap, I don't remember. Look up now, I pop that instantly and I take my judgment card with me. I believe that judgment card does get some use in the near future, I don't recall. So now I've got secret rooms unlocked, I go running around the floor looking for those. By checking in here, to start with. Consider the soul hearts again. Decide against it, because I've got one red heart missing and a black heart. And the rest of it I'm full health. It's basically just me running around, considering bombing some of those schools, I believe. Or do I do it? I don't remember. Yeah, I do some serious consideration about secret rooms and stuff. Oh, I heard the noise, I believe, and it's at the end of the room, which I didn't notice. Gives me a 48-hour energy, which I think, god damn it, that means I'm not getting any money. So I'll just pop that, get a pill. That's another look up. So at this point, I've got an obscene amount of luck, which is good. I'm running around down here. I find my super secret room, which gives me an eternal heart, which I think about picking up, but decide against it because I'm not sure what health I have because of Curse Unknown still. And I end up deciding to bomb the donation machine. Saves me messing about with that golden chest. That's my blue map bagged, which will come in handy in the near future. I believe I do get something quite good out of the blue map, I don't remember though. And I go back and get the eternal heart because I decide that rather than going the other way with Eve and getting all the damage possible, I go for full tank. Because I know there's a full health pill in the rotation, odds are it's going to show up at least once again. So I get Curse of Darkness here, which pisses me off to no end as usual. And I see this and I go, oh cool, 2 bombs for a spirit heart, I can get all of that eventually. Chubb goes down like a punk here pretty easily, due to the fact I've got quite ridiculous damage, and he's segmented, so he's taking 3 times the damage he usually would. So he drops like a ton of bricks. I look at the boss trap room and become jealous. There's the 2 bombs for the spirit heart, so I go back and get that. I hope this is recording. I'm going to turn on my recording program software just to check. There it is, good. Sorry about that. So we've got this room which I handle quite well. The bullet doesn't reach me from here. And I don't really panic and go, oh god, they're rolling around the room at god knows what speed and I don't know which is attached to where. Clear that out. Brimstone lasers mean I just wait for a second and sweep across. On fluid motion, realise my book was charged, get full health. Flies in there with no challenge. This guy pigs me off a little bit because he doesn't want to move in front of the laser beam, so I think fuck it and just run in. Pretty much close to what my original words were. Had to burst off a second laser there quick because the damage was to pop that guy down. Get rid of all the poop in an attempt to get some money or something. Nothing shows though. We go up here and fight these guys who I forget about being invincible. This guy drops me a pill which is hematitis, which I believe I don't take with me. Or do I? I think I just left that judgment card behind. I think I forgot all about it. Yeah, I popped this to go in this devil trap room, which is quite intelligent, I thought. Gives me a spirit heart. Now I'd say to myself, I could run with good old Eve damage here. As you can see, I'm completely shredding Loki. The problem is though, I have gained a movement speed up. As you can see, I'm incredibly fast. And I pick up this bad trip pill hoping it'd fill my health, but it doesn't because I've got spirit and black hearts. And it would fill my health if it wasn't. Pop I can see forever, which saves me on the problem of I have no bombs. Pick up bad trip again for some reason. I know I'm getting the judgment card back, so I'm not that bothered by it, I'm pretty sure. I'll nuke down monster relatively quickly. Miss completely with that shot because of my ridiculous movement speed that I wasn't fully adjusted to, and then I deliver the killing blow with the last burst there. And that opens up the door. I get a red heart, which I consider picking up and decide against for the time being. I believe I get hit again at some point in the near future, I consider. Lemon Party. I think I pick up the red health now. No, I pick up the red health after this room because I get hit by that guy in the corner. I'm like, oh, taking too much damage, not worth the risk. Grab the red health. Because as you can see, I have a shitload of spirit hearts, and I realise at this moment that Maggie's bow. See, I paused for a second briefly at one point. Maggie's bow, the "you look healthy" thing means every time you pick up a red heart, it heals for 2. Every time you pick up a half heart, it heals for 1. See, I paused it for a second there. I'm thinking about it. What item did that? It's Maggie's bow. So you feel healthy. It gives you a extra heart, depending on what kind of heart you pick up. So if you pick up a 2 heart, it's probably going to give you 4 health, which is insane, really, because that's a third of your health filled. I'm going to key from my combination of Book of Sin. I've got the 9 volt as well, so the Book of Sin's charging in 3 rooms, which is pretty decent. It does drop some relatively solid items throughout the run. Not saying I would have lost without it. I take a bit of damage here because I'm trying to focus on this brain that I consider to be quite dangerous, but he's really not. And I could have got that chest if I timed my shots better. I'll wait on this room. I hit tab to see how far behind I am, which is a lot because I didn't pause it right away. Some not dingles, sorry, these aren't dingles, these are, I don't know what they're called actually. And I get mulligan here. I just think to myself, GG, thanks for coming. Red heart for my Book of Sin, which is pretty useless. Hope the quality's alright in this because I'm re-recording this. But I believe it's recording in a higher bitrate than I usually would. So it's going to get sliced down anyway. Just so it's going to go from pre-recording to post-recording between first and second part, and I've got a third part to this as well, but it's significantly shorter. So I can see Forever gives me another Eternal Heart, and I think, fuck it, you know what, I'm going full tank near enough here. My damage is good enough. I do actually buy this because it gets me into the shop, and it's my last bomb, but I'm not that bothered about the lack of bombs. I have health out of the WAS, and small rocks unlikely to show up. So I get a decent chunk of money here, and then I take this straight to the shop, I'm pretty sure, and do I buy something? I don't remember. I know I do get a good deal with the devil towards the end here. I forgot all about remote detonator giving you bombs. I just pick up the spirit heart and shove some of the money in the donation machine. I do mention at one point, I could have done with picking up remote detonator here, but I do get a decent chunk of money back into the donation machine, which I previously blew up partly, and I'm still nowhere near close enough to filling that thing yet. So I go back and explore because I know for a fact boss rush is locked off. Looking for bombs mainly. That guy's immune, but I kill him anyway. I am sound on here, aren't I? Good. Just making sure. Remember, kids, always make sure you've unmuted yourself. I hope the audio is fine, by the way. I'm not talking too loud, hopefully. If the game audio is a little quiet, I apologise. Just crank this bitch up. But my videos generally are quieter than the rest because my mic doesn't pick up particularly well, so I have to turn the game volume down. Internally on like the speaker system and stuff, and then I have it adjustable on the headset, so it doesn't bother me that much. But you do have to adjust my videos a little bit. But I know some YouTubers already have that on. I don't have a proper like dedicated mic yet. I might eventually, but the phrase "if it ain't broke, don't fix it," but it is kind of broke. It depends. So I'm just sort of dicking around here, just blasting off the brimstone laser as fast as possible for the lulz, because obviously I'm walking back. Just seeing how quickly I can fire it. Problem is with the brimstone laser is there's a firing delay and you're still doing damage whilst it's out, so use lemon party to relatively good effect here, but Mum's foot doesn't come down again until it fades, which is a shame. You see mulligans going nuts here. I do believe I get stomped on maybe once or twice. Use my bad dodging and inability to notice the foot. Yeah, there's one. I think it's only one though. I believe I do keep that half heart. Yeah. I nearly got hit there, but the foot, once it's down, doesn't do any damage. Just the hand. Can't have my flies do the job here. I seriously contemplate, to some extent, taking the negative, but I did say, maybe in the first part, I'd take the Polaroid, so I took the Polaroid like I said I was going to. No deal with the devil, which was a shame, because obviously I have a lot of red health to burn. So I'll hop into here. I find Mongo Baby, I pick him up just because I like Mongo Baby. Kinda hoping I was going to get another ally along the way. Obviously I completely and totally level Fistula because combination of flies plus brimstone laser equals flies out the WAS. Low-key takes a little bit longer, but obviously still dies like the chump he is. There's a little dance of funkiness. The Loki dance, as I like to call it. I want a Loki item in the game. I want to be able to do the cardinal direction tiers, and then you get brimstone with it and just fire 4 cardinal directions of brimstone. It's great and overpowered. Obviously it's got the same sort of firing speed as Loki's tears, and then if you can get some tears up, it fires faster. Might be a little bit too good, I don't know. But it's only for the Loki transformation, that means pick up items. That guy spawns on me and I call complete bullshit as usual. Go over there like I've got bombs, don't. This room, my decision, literally when I step in the door, is run like hell to the left. For obvious reasons. I think I was on my ass. I had to think relatively quickly there. Grab a bomb, so that's my secret room. This room, I'm surprised I didn't get hit in, because I barely nicked that guy with the laser beam, he doesn't die. And I managed to catch him on the second burst while I go and kill the other one in the other corner. In here are some pills, which I believe I do take. One of them's not a problem, and there's the full health. I carry this around for a long time. This room I deal with relatively effectively. This golden one, or this orange one, takes a bit of a beating. I continue to pee all over the enemies, making a constant reference to the pea brimstone, because pea brimstone is best pea. This room does hit me once, I believe, due to the fact that I was struggling to dodge, and I do lack damage to some extent. Obviously it's there as a sustain, but not as a burst right away. You get one burst out of it, and if it doesn't do enough damage, you're fucked. Get a spirit heart here. Glad this appeared because it further cemented my place in the fact that I would have a deal with the devil potentially. That guy couldn't shoot at all. Dingle I make into a chump by standing on the other side of the room and dodging his shots very easily, due to the fact I have unlimited range. This tech kind of spooks me out a bit, but I got lucky. My flies finished the job. Get rid of the poop for nothing. This room is a freebie, which gives me my next book of Sin Charge, which I'm rather pleased about. And I get a key, which is useful because I do go to the chest. Spoiler. Very difficult to avoid in that room, due to the fact I hadn't killed anything in the middle, so I didn't really have much room to run. It becomes very easy very quickly. Almost walk into the blood bank there, like an idiot. Buttholes die easy because they are squishy. Get more flies as I go. A couple of girdylings, one of which I one-shot. This is pretty troll. Well, it did it more in the first run, the first part, I believe. It gave me a battery, then a battery, and then another battery. It was 2 or 3 at least. Get a red heart I don't care about. This room goes... I get hit here to finish the black heart off. Get another battery I consider picking up, but then I clear this room, but then I realise this room's completely empty. And for some reason the secret room's off on its own. Super secret, that is. It's usually next to the boss room. Which gives me the goat head, so I don't even give a shit about health anymore. Because I've got basically regenning with a combination of full health slash Book of Sin slash what's on the floor. Which I believe I checked them with tab. There's a rainbow poop here. I could have gone back and played the blood bank, which I did mention. Excuse me. And at which point I just remember the fact I've got ridiculous fire rate to clear this room quick. Get puberty, which I pop right away for some reason. Just stalled me out slightly. Get myself a key, and I move on to Skolex, who would usually be a challenge with Brimstone due to the lower fire rate, but the fact that I can spam my Brimstone means he's quite easy. His animation's kind of laggy on my end, I don't know why. It was like that when I was playing as well, like the middle part of him kind of lags out a bit. Due to the fact I can fire this relatively quickly, he's not much of a challenge. You can get usually about 2 hits per dive. So there's one, there's the second. Usually you might get 1 from the first burst of Brimstone, and if you've got low damage like I have, you're going to be here all day fighting this guy. I believe he sticks his butt up here, which gives me some easy licks in. Kind of worried about the extra splash radius and stuff, but he dies easy, gives me another health up, and I go in here. And I completely avoid Dead Cat, because I know for a fact that drains every single red heart. I take Spectral Buddy and Ceremonial Robes, due to the fact Ceremonial Robes will give me a 3 free black hearts. Because of the I can't fucking say that. 3 free black hearts. I obviously have gained, well, 2 health by that. This fucking chestception. And all I get for it is 3 cents. And I take the death card with me for an easy room clear. Obviously I don't really need it here, but I popped it because I don't want to be running around without my full health still. But yeah, I took Ghost Baby just for the sake of lowering my health slightly, because I do kind of want to go for the thing still, but I get Lemon Party here, which I pop on something, I think. Yeah, I pop it on Polyphilophilos, I believe. This guy named, yeah, I pop it on him, he hits me, but I think I get a bit of extra damage from that. I think I've got so much luck that a lot of grey chests start spawning. That's generally how it works. The higher the luck, the more likely you are to get chests. And if you've got Guppy's tail, you're going to get a shitload of golden chests. We'll see That does have some bearing on my chest run. Loki shows up, and I unintentionally demolish him by flanking around the side of him. I was just trying to get to the other side of the room for better firing position, but instead all my flies decide to murder him. The Mr. Fred Juniors, or whatever they're called, go down easy. I get another pill, which is another full health, so I'm just sort of like, what do I do with these? I can't fly here, and Wrath Pac-Mans me in, as I like to call it. Ghosts decide to screw me in a corner. That was flawless movement by him, and I could have got out of that, but I'd have to position myself in an awkward way at the very start. I'd have to run up to where I am sort of now, and then run round. Call Mr. Fred's here, go down easy. I just snope the fuck out and go straight for it lives, I think, here. As you can see, I'm doing decent damage, got flies out. Laser beam fires rapidly so I can deal with the eyes. I do get kind of BS'd here, I believe. Yeah, I get hit by something stupid in a second, I believe. I'll have a look. It was a different run. Oh, it was a different run. I don't get hit at all on the hit list fight on this, which is quite impressive, relatively. I have to double check to make sure I'm going up, which I do. Cathedral's pretty uneventful, if I remember correctly. How long is this video going? I don't know. I don't care. I'll just keep talking until it runs out. I believe it stopped in the chest because I had a second phone call, which you might hear on the footage. No, the mic was muted, so you won't hear it. Yeah, I got the phone call bloop bloops again. Monster 2 here. I was under the assumption that killing the flies gave me extra flies, which it does in that situation, but I think it's just unhit. Because Brimstone hits so often, you do get quite a few. This Monster 2, even though he's a champion, goes down pretty easy. Takes a little while because I don't have much damage, but it's substantial enough to be threatening. And I almost shoot the bombs out of the way by my familiars because I'm just holding down the fire button to get the Brimstone charge ready for the next room. Insignificant. This room is relatively simple. Clear it out nice and quick, get my Booker's in charge, which is another scent. Sloth I line up nicely and get a good string of flies going here. Sloth goes down pretty quick. This gives me chaos. Oh, I get to wreck Isaac. Spoiler. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I can hear the sound of Frosty's hitting my plate. No, but seriously, I was like, alright, let's see if I can 360 no scope Isaac. So I drop my full health pill and just leave it there for a bit, you know. Just casually sweeping the rooms. I know for a fact I placed my bomb there for some stupid reason, thinking it was the super secret room, which is not, obviously, it's down below. So, deal with double Loki. I was half tempted to throw the Chaos card here for convenience sake, but I don't, so. Quite easily clear this room, relatively simply, due to the fact I've got decent damage and I can blow up the bomb flies in a single burst. Pop the health up pill and take the Chaos card and get no scoped! Wrecked. And I completely level Isaac's beautiful face by hooking the Chaos card right into it. For some ridiculous reason, it actually managed to fly in the right direction instead of going backwards. Because I believe you can't aim the Chaos card, I believe it just goes where it likes. This video should come to a close in a moment, so if I cut off mid-sentence, I do apologise. I can't really check the time at the moment. I get Curse of Darkness in the chest, which pisses me off to some extent, but then I get this stuff. Eve's Mascara is a damage up, the Scythes are a damage up, 5 free bombs. Shot speed down, damage up, yeah. I don't quite understand the effects of that fully, but I know my charge time did increase. So it's a little slower now, but this thing hits a lot harder. As you can see from this Megamorph, who I almost give him one shot. The flies finish the job. I move this guy out of the way, then I just cheese the Megamorph from massive range. Because of that, his fire can never hit me. And we go over here to the left to fight a couple of husks who go down in about 2 shots. And we get item number 1 and Dad's key. It decides to pop up, so that's Satan. Change is the rock. I decide to pick up Book of Sin and re-roll Dad's key into Crack the Sky, which is a piece of shit, and I think I take it to the next room and try and use on Super Lust, and I pop the full health pill like an idiot. Which had the potential to matter, but because of my obscene damage, and you can see here I was trying to kill Super Lust with the next charge rate, but obviously it's slightly slower, so I got thrown off. Pick up Yunheart, just take out the rotation, not like I'm probably going to re-roll it ever, but going into this room, fight 3 peeps, I think to myself this is going to be difficult, then I realised one of the peeps is already down to both of the eyes missing due to the flies slash my laser beam receiving damage. And now this is the part where I just cheese them from off screen. Peep goes down pretty easily. Obviously there's just the one left who's going to die to either flies or my finishing laser. Laser gets him. And we get another item, which is mushroom. So I get to go faster and have a longer range, but I mainly have a smaller hitbox. This room kind of threw me off due to the fact it's dark and just got spiders in. As usual, I fire off the line that is kill Gluttony last, and he decides to help out with his own brimstone, which is nice of him. So I got a nice solid chunk of red hearts here. Once again, same rule applies, kill Gluttony last. Obviously they decide to hug him to death. I'm trying to get Greed out of the picture here because he's arguably the hardest of the three. At which point he walks in front of Gluttony's own brimstone beam, which he's nice of him to help me out with. More health drops. I put a bomb here and completely biff it because I keep forgetting that shooting will knock my shots around, so I learn after the third bomb. Get an Eternal Heart, which is completely pointless, but I don't care, so I pick it up anyway. Famine gets completely leveled here. I think I was a champion. Alright, welcome back to the old part 3. As you can see, it was quite a brief cut, and I'm just resuming the fight with War, who decides to be a massive troll here and keep warping off the screen before I can even get any damage in. He gets a cheap hit in here, and I think that's like, well, he's fucking dead anyway. I've got Toxic Blood, which means literally nothing. So Isaac's there. I go decide to explore because I've got an obscene amount of health. And I run into the cage, the Knuckles cage. And I do a terrible impression of it, but that was better, so everything's been forgiven. Gets a cheap hit here in, but that's because I'm not used to dodging, and there's two of them, and he does this barrel roll here, which gets a hit on me, but that doesn't matter all that much. I lose my Eternal Heart, but I'm not going anywhere past this point, so it doesn't matter. One of the cage goes down pretty easily. He gets another lick on me, but I seem to be dropping red hearts like candy. And Buccasin recharges, and I get another look up, so that's more chest drops in theory. Champion Gertie here gets completely destroyed due to the fact I've seen damage, and it's just one spawn stuff, so it just goes down like a ton of bricks. And I go running around some more rooms to explore with my spooky, disgusting, bleeding death face, as usual. Double Super Sloth here I laugh at due to the fact I chunked one of them down to death, basically, to the flies, and then there's a spider running around the room like a dick. Get another Judgment, which I pop instantly, and feed him the remainder of my money, I believe. Or at least most of it. So I get a Tarot card, which is the Fool, which is a free warp back. I think to myself, oh, that could be useful. I got a box of cocks. Look at Whipworm, think about it, don't even bother. Magician interests me due to the homing shots, and I got Hematitis as well, which I consider I do take with me, I believe. Well, I'll take the Magician for a bit, and you'll see what happens. So take the Magician, go down here, fight double Polyphilophilis, and he gets flied to death. The other one decides to hide in the floor like a dick for a bit, and finally shows his face and gets completely destroyed. Open up my next chest, and I get Spoonbender, so I think, fuck the Magician, let's go get Hematitis. And I was hoping for gigantic purple laser beam of doom, but didn't show up. It's too busy being piss coloured. So I get Hematitis. I grab the Fool for a second, think about it, and go, oh wait, I'm just going to walk back to the item room. I'll walk back to the Fool room anyway. Take Hematitis with me so I can fill my health. Fight a Death and a Pestilence, who go down like chumps due to laser beam of doom. Forget about the creep like an idiot. That's probably the last hit I take, I believe, or the second to last one. Something like that, second or third to last. I don't take many more hits after this. Death's Horse goes down pretty easily. I don't recall. Oh, I'm running back to grab health for some stupid reason. I'm looking around this room like, where's the health? Where's the health? I can't see it. It's in the bottom right or left, sorry. Pick it up, gives me a full heart. I'm like, oh, I need to get more, but then I realised Maggie's bow gave me a little boosty boost. Let's hop into this room. It's double mega fatty, or double mega fatty. Yeah, that's right. Who feels the wrath of the bendy laser beam of doom. I kind of want them to line up at this point, but partially they're already dead, so it doesn't even matter that much. That one goes down pretty quick, as does this. My damage seems to be maxed out, I don't recall from why. Red chests still give you crap, so that sucked. Didn't realise there was another room on the side. Double dark one doesn't really stand a chance, one of them's already dead near enough. The one goes charging off like an ass, and then my homing bendy laser will deal with him. So he gets doffed up pretty nice. Doesn't drop me anything, Buccasin charges and gives me another buffer, aka a Spirit Heart. And we get Famine, not Famine, sorry. Plus the fucking Gluttony, Wrath, and end of it. Bloody Greed. Jesus, how hard is it? Shoot the bomb out of the place nearly. Get myself double bombs, decide to go on an explosive spree to try and get free mushroom goodies. Don't recall if I get anything particularly good. I get a Liberty Cap, which I don't bother with. That's Puberty, and I can see Forever, which I pop just for the sake of shortcuts. Grab me Hematitis, and get Double Gate, which is unfortunate but workable. So they're trying to do the Brimstone bullshit laser beams, and I say to myself, yeah, well, I've got homing laser beams bullshit as well, so I don't even try that crap. See what I mean? I do the homing bullshit as well. Someone managed to jump towards me, but kill him pretty handedly. Double Gurdy Jr., who I consider to be a challenge, but he gets flied to death before he can do anything. The first one, that is. Second one goes down without a fight because I've got good dodges and decent speed. Double Widow, oh, that's Triple Widow, isn't it? You get completely nuked due to my ridiculous damage. Well, not ridiculous damage, it's just incredibly squishy. Triple Fatty here, but I get 2 shots in on a fully charged laser beam that goes through all 3 of them, and they're still lined up at this point, I believe. One dies, you can hear it die off screen. Whether you can actually hear it in the video or not is up to debate. So I've completely wiped the entirety of the chest, sadly not getting any more items. I was hoping for more. One more damage ups and stuff, something like Max said. I was going to the Mega Satan room here, but I realised that you can't leave after you've beaten him, so I go and fight Blue Baby first. So I have a quick run. By quick I mean slow. And then I completely burst down Blue Baby pretty quickly. I believe he hits me once. And that's due to the teleport attack, which is pretty BS in itself. So he's in second phase. I kind of want him to spawn flies at this point, because I believe on kill you're more likely to get them. Drops down into third phase almost instantly. There's the flies, the laser beam goes nuts and murders them all. There's the damage I take from the teleport, but I get a red heart back. And he goes down pretty handedly. And that was the unlock of Sacrificial Dagger, but that wasn't shown. I believe I got for beating the boss Eve Birdfoot, which I think was shown at the start of this, but I didn't comment on it. Eve Birdfoot is garbage, and Sacrificial Dagger is okay, but I'd never really use it. And I go kill Mega Satan for the lulz. Spin around his pentagram, of course it's still Curse of Darkness, so it's dark as shit. That's a very cool effect in Curse of Darkness. Due to the fact I have a homing laser beam, it means I can shoot at least 2 to 3 parts of the body at once. So I can just stand on the other side of the room while my homing laser beam hits 2 to 3 parts of the body at once. See the flies there? Yeah, see this is the darkness thing I was talking about. He's already down his first form, and he's already spawned the Horseman of the Chump Apocalypse, who get completely destroyed. Death spawns on top of me like a dick. My charge wasn't ready there, so I released too early. And got rid of the bomb flies pretty handedly. The horse is still rampaging around. I can't really see what's going on because Death's hiding under the hands. Just War running around like a dickbag who dies pretty quick. Hands come back, as does the head, but the hands already go, and then the head goes as well quick. And we get to Super Envy, who I laugh at the fact that when he pops open like this, the laser beams go nuts and just devours the remainder of his parts, which I love. I think Wrath got completely wrecked by the fact that I had a shitload of flies, as did Super Sloth, and laser beam bent to kill him. Super Pride goes down quick, and Super Lust barely even got to show a face. And then Gluttony goes down, and then it's just the head for a bit. This doesn't really do anything particularly beneficial for him because I can just aim the laser to the side. He spawns the Dark Angels and gets his hands back. Dark Angels I'm pretty sure don't do anything either. That one dies relatively quickly. This one I believe gets a shot or 2 out. Yeah, I guess his bullet spray out and then dies the next burst. Yeah. Hands come back, get to do a very cool effect. I like the rave sort of thing because it's Curse of Darkness. Flies get some good licks in. Hands try and do something useful, die. Satan's head goes down, comes back up as Dragon King Onyx or whatever it is from Oracle of Seasons. And he does this stupid... I get hit by this because it's weird and I'm used to the pattern for it. I just stand there and sort of tank it. He hits me with that once. And he's already partially broken up. This attack is surprisingly easy to dodge. When I got to the very back of the room, I noticed the pattern for it. All you have to do is slightly walk to the right when you're at the very back of the room. As you can see, he's already broken up and he goes down like a chump. And I pop Hematitis for the lulz. Like, surprise Hematitis! And I pretty much end it here, Sacrificial Knife. And I'm going to call thank you very much for watching preemptively. Thank you very much for watching. Too preemptive! Edit the end. Edit the ending.